Commemorations to mark a century since the start of World War I continued last night as thousands across the East Midlands took part in a national lights out event.
Public buildings, businesses and households were asked to turn off their lights for an hour and leave a single candle burning. At 11 o'clock, the exact moment war was declared, those final candles were put out. Callum Watkinson reports.
At Derby Cathedral last night, military pipes and dipped flags. The vigil by candlelight inspired by some prophetic words. The lamps are going out all over Europe, said the Foreign Secretary Sir Edward Grey the day before Britain went to war in 1914. We shall not see them lit again in our lifetime.
It's important to acknowledge the sacrifices made by the troops that left here in 1914 and throughout the First World War. It's important that we recognise what they did for us and how their sacrifice allows us to be in a situation where we're free.
Because together we'd fought and fed, our hearts were light, but now you're dead. And
as the hour of the official declaration of war drew nearer, the candles were extinguished one by one. By 11 o'clock, the crowd here felt something of that darkness that the Foreign Secretary saw coming a century ago.
It's important for everybody, all over the country, all over the world really, for the simple reason it's, to celebrate the lives of those that was fought, that was brave, that lost their lives.
There was people that came from Derby who died for us, and from the monument behind us you can see those people that died, and we just want to commemorate those people.
The same ritual was repeated in public buildings round the country. In private houses too, many sent us pictures to show they sat in the shadows and remembered for a while. As thousands across the East Midlands reflected on millions of lives cut short.
We saw a significant drop of 29 megawatts for a similar night from 10 o'clock. And that actually equates to 2.5 million low energy light bulbs, which we can directly attribute to Lights Out initiative.
Sir Edward Grey never did see the lamps go on again in Europe. By the time the armistice was signed, old age had all but robbed him of his sight, and the war all but destroyed the Europe that he knew. Callum Watkinson, ITV News.